Yo, what's good, everyone? I'm a little bit ill, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm here after a very short hiatus. What's up, Star Space? IKEA Meatball, Mr. GTR, hello, hello. Sky Corpse, long time no see, likewise. I'm back there. Gonna be doing the CR90. Hello again. Why did you diss TikTok chat in your most recent video? I didn't diss TikTok chat. I dissed the platform. I assume you're referring to the Three Dragons meme. Almost 100 people in the bakery, that's cool. You need help with redstone? I got you. I don't think I'll need any help with redstone, but I appreciate the offer. We have feelings too. I'm so sorry, TikTok. I'm so sorry. Benji got the song request. We might have to just choose to ignore it, depending on how close it is to an anime song. Yo, Sino. High fives. Hi, Emma Day. What's going on? Gotta set up a private world. That's a thing. It's got a cool bar. Yo, thanks for the follow, Bolly Gaming 1. Tom, where were all the streams? I didn't want to get burnt out, and then I got ill, and then I went to see my grandparents. So, been a bit away. I'll stream this week. I'll stream next weekend to the same time, and then I'm going on a personal holiday. I'm going to the north of the UK. I want that one Taylor Swift song. Okay, Benji, you can do a Taylor Swift song. That seems kind of nice, actually, for a song request from you. Hey, Will, what's going on? The Corvette is one of my favorite vehicles in Star Wars. I'll try and do it justice. We'll see how it goes. We're going from like completely from scratch, so we'll start with the dimensions. Let me get that on the mini capture. There you go. Full screen? Yeah, that's nice. So in the corner, if you're on Twitch or YouTube, you can see what I'm looking at. The Fate of Ophelia. Okay. Must fit you mean, Benji. Where's Spotify? Alright, we're playing Taylor Swift. I'll make it a bit louder. When you're going to do the Death Star for 100k, I don't think so. The Death Star is like way too big, even if you do a height extender. Maybe I'll do a little one, but not soon. I'm sorry, Fives. Yo, Chen Chen. I'm a bit ill, Chen Chen, but I'm doing alright. I'm just waiting for the server to spin up. Yeah, this is a good song request, Benji. I know you get burned out, but you said you would stream on Sunday. Hi, Mimog.
Stars War.
Come on, server, I'll give you 2 more minutes, and then I'll go on the bakers. Question, I'm gonna make a Battle of Coruscant. I've made all the small starfighters, and now the big ones, like the Venator. How'd you make those giant ships? Do you have any advice for me how to start? I mean, the way I build my megaships is exactly what I show in the videos. And I'll do a little bit of that now. But it's kind of just like measuring... That's not a real command. How do I change the world settings? Okay. Is like gravity on? And block updates. Oh, okay. Oh, cool. Yeah, Bolly Gaming. So I do the dimensions, I measure everything out, and then that's kind of like the most important thing, right? If you get the dimensions correct for your giant ship at the start, then you set yourself up for success, basically. We need some better way to waste our channel points. You know, Fives, I understand. Channel points are just like some thing that Twitch invented that like is a bit silly. You know, it's just a thing that they made exist, if that makes sense. So I don't like them too much. Okay, this website says the CR90 is 150 meters long, but it doesn't tell me how wide it is. So I'll have to look that up. Right, AI overview says 150 long, 48.6 wide, so we'll go 49. And then it says height 32.6. So we could probably do a slab and go 32.5. Oh, the song's over. I gotta go back to my playlist. There we go. Yo, thanks for follow. Cool Dragon 26. Don't worry, Chen Chen, I'm back. You'll be doing Battle of Felucia. Are you working on it? I'll be working on Felucia for the video after the next one, which will be the Star Destroyer. I'll talk about that a bit more this evening. Right, so what was it? 150 long. And where's the widest point of this ship? Oh, it's the back. Probably about like 10 blocks from the back. Oh my gosh, this is actually kind of huge. Mustafa will be in the same video as Felucia. So after the ISD video, I want to do like an extreme biomes video, kind of like extreme planets. That would have Felucia, Mustafa, and Hoth. So 3 really like well-known environments. I think that'll be good. What was it? 49 wide. Guys, what's 49 over 2? 24? And a half? Sounds right. So this should be 49. Nice. I maths. How many builds do you have already queued up for long form video ideas? Like a year's worth, Benji? I'll never get them all done. I'm already giving up projects in favor of Star Wars stuff, I guess. But Benji, the video that I did with you is almost ready. The Hypixel build battle video. Right, where's the tallest point of this ship? It's where the antenna is. So what I might do, guys, is use my IRL ruler here and actually get a measurement of where that highest point is in a relative sense. So you won't be able to see exactly what I'm doing. But essentially, I'm putting this ruler on my screen and I'm gonna make a ratio. And that's gonna tell me, with my calculator, and that's gonna tell me like where the features of the ship are gonna be in a relative sense. Which is, it sounds complicated, but it's not really, it's just a ratio. So my ship on my screen is about 29.2 centimeters long. So I'm going to put that as the bottom of my ratio. And we're going to be multiplying by 150. Can we? It's probably backwards. Why not take a screenshot using active image annotation? Ah, that's boring. And then we are going to get the length from the back of where that antenna is, which is 12.2. You can just view it and overlay it in game. Yeah, I know. But that's like, I like this old school way. I did like the whole, oh my camera. I did the whole acclimator venator on pen and paper. I just kind of like it. So that's giving me a number 63. Okay. So from the back, which is here, I will move this 62. And does it look kind of right? Yeah. So this point with the blue wall, if I make my reference full screen, is apparently the center of this. What Y level am I at? Oh, am I right at the bottom of the world? Yeah, okay. I need to move this up. I need to make sure it's the correct orientation as well. Where's the sun? Sun's there. Okay. And I'll go way up in the sky and put it here. No, Founder. I wouldn't dare do that to you. You should use reference image overlays instead of 3D model, or else your proportions will be skewed by the model renderer's perspective. That is also true. But I really like doing it like this old school kind of way. If it looks off, we'll know and I can fix it. Hopefully. Tom, I finally made it into a civilization event. Congrats, Dragon. And it's nice to see you here. Will you play Hypixel today? No. I am very close, Chen Chen, to releasing a new Hypixel video on YouTube. So maybe I can get the Hypixel rank. So I guess I need to work out how wide one engine is. New headphones? Yeah. These are new headphones. They've got lights that aren't on. What are you building? A CR90 Corvette. Yeah, all the measurements are gonna be done very easy relative to these engines. So if the engines were 5 wide, how would that work? 7 wide. And then 3 block gap. And then 7 wide. Then the middle would have to, Okay. These engines are kind of huge. Is this to scale? Yeah, 1-to-1. Oh, you've done a CR90, Dean. literally spent an hour and a half designing my engine layout. Okay. Okay. No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I'm a little bit worried. Alright, what if it's like 5 gap and then 9? Do you ever go out, like outside? Yeah, I've got a big trip planned up to the north. I'm gonna meet Sifra, if any of you know who that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gap, and then 8. Sick. Okay. What if it's Yeah, okay, this is tricky. What did I say, Benji? Thank you for the mods command that adds mods and plugins. Yeah. So this box at the back definitely goes right to the edge here. And the width is 49, which is divisible by 7. So surely I can do something with that. 7s. I need a new color. Seven, 3, 4, 5. This is annoying. Oh. And then that's 9. Wait, so do the engines have to be 8 wide? But they can't, because then there's a central one down here. Dean, how did you do it? My engines were 9. Me with 3 in between. No, Benji, I'm on private world. 3 in between and 9 wide. I mean, that just has to, yeah, that, if that doesn't work, then I don't know what will. 3 makes sense for the gap back here. That's a very tiny gap. But it would make... For a free gap in the middle, the ship has to be 2 blocks, not as wide. Hmm. It's the only thing that would make it possible there. 2 blocks on each side is 4 as well. 4 off. The ship is like 2 meters wide on each side of the engines. Yes, but I'm measuring like these blocks behind the engines. The engines themselves are probably 7 and they come forward like this. And there's not really another way to do it. I mean, man, let's just do something. We can always change it. How's my day going? I'm a bit ill. but I'm doing all right. Let me make a new ratio. 11 with 1 between, a little cozier than the reference. Oh, okay. I mean, what I can do is probably add like walls on each side, and then it's only 1 off. Yeah, let me make a new measurement. 20 and then 8.5. All right. Calculator. $27. Seems kind of long. Was that just for... Okay. So... this is the measurement from the very back to this kind of like center of this black circle. And I said it was 27. Okay, and I'll mark that with a little black wall. He's never building the Star Destroyer. I will be starting building the Star Destroyer probably next week, so in a couple days. I'll keep the red. I guess we should build with andesite. Wait, isn't this the Star Destroyer? I won't be building the Star Destroyer on stream, no. I want to try and keep that a surprise. Ah. The engines that are 4 wide are on the top row. But I was planning on measuring that. Okay. I need to work out how tall this aerial is. Okay, how tall did I say this guy was? 37 or no, 33 or 32 and a half. But it's not symmetrical from this middle line, is the point I'm trying to get at. So if we do 15 from the top and bottom, then it would be 31. We'd have 2 blocks on the top. 2 blocks of asymmetry is probably not enough. We want more like 4 or 5. Well, it needs to be an even number. So if I do this, this height is 29. And we have those 4 blocks of asymmetry for the aerial on top. Yeah, I think that'll work. Surprise, but with secret sneak peeks. I'll be making a short form series. By the way, Tom, it took me 2 full days to make mine. Yeah, I mean, this is the new stream project, so it's going to be a bit complicated at the start. Cool Dragon, you're working on a Star Destroyer. That sounds really cool. Yeah, that's the thing, guys. I do need this ship for the ISD video. But, the ISD itself, I'll try and keep under wraps a little bit. Okay, now I need to get the layout for the engines in the y-axis. We're saying these blocks are 9 wide, plus some walls. So they're probably, that means the engines are gonna be this wide and this tall. And the gaps between them is really only like a block, which would put the top engine here. Yeah. And if I fly over here, I would expect we were a bit higher up. I can see why this took you 2 days, Dan. What am I building? I'm building a CR90 Corvette. Just doing the layout. It's gonna take a while. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I want to do a hammerhead as well, Dan. I think that'd be really cool. And it's another small ship that I can put in the video. Can my camera go a bit higher? This sucks, though. The hard part is shaping with that washed yellow color. For the hammerhead, I would probably go with like oak, although I haven't looked at the ship yet. I need to just block out some stuff and see if it works. Okay. So this would be the shape of an engine. Because like if I can look at how the engines all fit together at the back, that might help. So let's clone this and bring it to the back. Oh, how do I get this in line? And then cool. Confirm. Wait, what? Why doesn't clone work? I might have found a bug. Yeah, there's a bug with this. It's not like I'm outside of any border. Okay. No problem. I am simultaneously bug testing for Bakery Private Worlds. That's one block off, isn't it? So it's okay if I encounter stuff. I kind of signed up for that. Yeah, that's fair, Dan. Welcome back, Bacon. Where's this next engine going? Center is there. I'll just build it out. Okay. Like just at a glance like this, kind of feels like they need to be bigger. Thank you for the follow, Bacon. How come... Did you click that button again? Am I making a Star Destroyer applesauce? No. This is a CR90 Corvette. For the Star Destroyer video. Is this for the inner blue circles or the outer grey ones? The outer grey ones, Dean. And I'm thinking they look a bit too small. So it was a good idea to lay them out like this. Hmm. I mean, they're okay. And then since this is the middle, there would be one here as well. Because now I'm thinking I can maybe make the circles thicker with like slabs and walls. Yeah, maybe. Which would... What would that look like there? Tom Jack, check Discord for a boost of encouragement. Alright. This were my first two attempts that I abandoned in a village. Ah, man. Ah, man. I don't know. That's not encouraging, Dean. I'm just a bit spooked. I'm a bit scared. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking, I guess I need black glass paint. That I could have some kind of boost to the circles with this. Benji, are you still here? I might need some circle smoothing help. I guess they just go like that. You're all good, Bacon. So an engine could be that big. And that seems a bit nicer. Because then we're at this height, which means the box behind could be like 1 or 2 blocks tall. And if we go to the back, that only puts us like 1 off of the asymmetry for the aerial thing on the top. So I guess we just keep going at this scale with a half circle design. What you're building, the Tantive IV? That is a CR90 Corvette, I think. Yeah, which is what I'm doing. So we're all good. Maybe this stream we just get done like with the engines. Are you doing specifically the Tantive IV or just any CR90? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what makes the Tantive IV unique. So, I don't know. The light freighter bay. Where is the light freighter bay? It's unique because it's on screen and it's red. There's a oh, there's a fighter bay under the central shaft on some, but not on the Tantive IV. A fighter bay? How would that even fit? I think after the stream I may have to do a bit more research. I don't think the ship I'm making right now is gonna be unique just yet. The colorway in Rebels, they were blue. Oh, I've definitely got to build a red one, guys. Tom, check Discord my reaction for when you stream, okay? It is a gif of people very excited. I appreciate that. It's the Squid Game, people. Hi, bro. Where are you from? I'm from the UK. And I'm building the CR90 Corvette. Or a Tantive IV. Whatever is red. Alright, those are my engines. You know, that's pretty good, you know? That's pretty good. Cool. No idea what comes next, though. Do I detail the engine? I guess we just work completely from the back. And then so we'd finish with the front up here in like a month's time. Alright. Do people from Great Britain know the Gamescom? I feel like I've heard of that. Are you building the entire ship or like 30% of this stream? Well, apparently, Chen, my friend Dean built the same thing and it took 2 days. So we might not finish today. It's good to have built the engines first because it makes what I'm doing a bit recognizable. I feel like my posture's really bad. Yo, Benji, I built circles. I got a smoother circle now, I guess. Oh man, I'm so ill. So a black outline and sea lantern center, or at least light blue glass in front of it. The glass is going to be here, so sea lanterns will be here. How do I make that look circular? Bro, suffering from man fever? What is man fever? I have the very common flu, but I'm on the trailing end of it. Thank you, Skycorps. I appreciate that. I hope you have a great day as well. You're making the CR90 for the scene at the beginning of A New Hope. Yeah, I mean, in a extension of what I'm doing. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. I think having the inner circle that big is going to be an issue. So I will just do this. Oh, this. And then we'll see what happens. How do I make an iron bar behave in the way I want it to? You're acting 10 times more dramatic than needed? No, I'm just... That's so mean. I'm just using it as a valid excuse for not being able to commentate as well. Articulate myself. I'm building a 1-to-1 scale Nebulon B escort frigate. Is that a Mon Calamari thing? One of those big organic looking ships. Are you going to add Vader's castle and the mining complex on Mustafar? Yes, yes. What's the Nebulon B, guys? Ah. Ah, it's that one. Tom check Discord for circles. Bet. That's interesting. It's different to my reference, though. However, I see what you've done there. You've given me the tech for having this iron bar here. It's gonna be pale oak. However, it's still gonna connect to this. Unless I move everything back. But we're getting somewhere. I guess these can be iron because it's a nicer color. Thank you, Dean. It's going from one block to what? Benji, shush, you're whining. It's a work in progress. I will make it good. Probably like this. That's nice. See, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Replace the blue wall with a stair facing into the engine. The water pan won't connect. Yeah, I'm not a silly Billy, but yeah, this would be an issue. Which is why I didn't do that. Sorry, Benji. What do we do next? We need the like. Okay, I'm gonna do something that'll make Benji cry. And it's gonna be this. Thanks, Tritix. We are making very slow progress. I think that's gonna be the the theme for the rest of the stream. That doesn't make me cry. Dean said, yeah, no. Thanks for the follow, Nate or Nate E. Oh, Dragon's in the YouTube chat. Stairs make me cry unless used for anything other than the 45-degree point makes me cry. Understood, understood. Man, so what do I do? What do I do? Okay, that feels silly. Maybe we just leave that there and we do something else. Alright. There's going to be no point putting an iron bar, having this inner circle go back block if this is going to extend backwards anyway. Unless I make certain people very upset by starting to use walls on the back. Because then I can cover a stair here. There's just too much tech going on. That's good. You meant when I did it up here. Let's start on a new one real quick. I want to test a I want to test a bigger circle. Like, what if it was just levers in the back? And andesite. So what I mean is, if it's just this. Now, why would we be able to flick levers? It doesn't look very circular. Try putting walls instead of iron bars. Thing is, we like the iron bars because they're the same pixel width as the slab is tall. Tom, check Discord. What's the new thing? Ooh. Okay. And then I could put levers in those corners. Okay. Let's go over to this third one. And, okay, I'm gonna need to leave that up. I'm just gonna put it so everyone can see over here. So Dean says, now I might as well just do it here, right? I see what you've done. Yeah, you might correct it. And then we'll try and fill it in and make it look cool. Okay, so... yeah, and then what I want to do is a lever, like that. And then we're having glass again. we're doing dark oak, so this doesn't connect anymore. And these will keep going back. Okay. That's all in one plane. Yeah, that makes sense, because we can do that now. That's going to be a bit tricky to maneuver. Maybe we have walls at the back. Oh, you silly walls. Fixed. There is a command. Okay. There's a command that lets me... What is this? Isometric renders. Ah. There is a command that lets me change these world settings, but I don't know what it is. Please, can I not have isometric renders? Sync. Oh, here. You can be F7. Yeah, I'll never use that. Once you thicken up the glass, it'll be the same color. That's true. It just scares me a bit, you know. Oh my god. World flag. Nah, there's. I thought it was just /world, but that's not a real thing. Maybe use shelves. Unfortunately, I don't have shelves in this version. Your thing didn't have the trapdoors there, and it does kind of look a bit smoother, I think. I mean, this is nice. We're getting there. Okay. Let me bring up the reference again. Like, how do we want to do that line pattern? Nice circle. Thank you. It was all you. What do we do? What do we do? I gotta think about how to extend everything back. Which makes the idea of having display entity chains, eventually that's illegal. My best bet now is to extend everything back. Put the updates on this server. The updates on this server do not help. Let me check the Discord for that command. And make sure it's hidden from you guys. Information. Yes, /world to access the commands. So that doesn't work. /world settings. Ah. Redstone enabled. Fluid flow. Sure. No one can join. Gravity. Okay, so I can't change the update settings there. That's kind of annoying. I'm building a CR90 Corvette very slowly. Yesterday I built your LAAT gunship. I also have the Razor Crest. That's nice. I hope you enjoy the designs. Okay. Oh, really? Did they look so good? Nice. Thanks. I'd say they're the best out there, but I might be biased. Can I just run like a fix connect command? Yeah. Could you do a whitelist for these worlds? I mean, it had the trust thing, so I assume in the future, although you might need whatever donator rank they're acquiring to join them. I'm not sure what they want to do yet. I kind of like the idea of having quite a thick outline at the back here. But it can't connect to that glass pane. And this is gonna look a bit thick. But I might be able to make it work. Like at this point, when it's at the back here, feel like we might as well fill it in with full blocks. Yeah, or just make the circle thinner somehow. So it would start looking like this. Trapdoors instead of the stairs? Yeah, well, here? You mean like this? That wouldn't work. They'd be too low. I think I've actually got something going here. I think this is good. I'm not sure what the blue wall should be. Or really even what the black wall should be. Because the reference has a lot of like patterned, well you can see, right? The what would you call that? Those rectangles. Oh, it looks kind of ugly there now. Because we get this really nice circle, and then we just stick another grey line behind it. So I could try alternating the colors. So this becomes black, and then this blue would be the andesite of the exterior. Okay. It would probably look nicer with the trapdoors back. Ah! It's powered by the lever. Okay. Not bad. Your 1-to-1 CR90 Corvette is going to take 4 live streams because it's been an hour and you have 80% of one engine. Not even that, just like the back of one engine. This is how long it takes to make stuff, guys. I'm trying to think of like line details I can do with kind of like stairs and stuff. This is cool. It'd be really nice to have a diagonal one here. Can you, is this survival friendly to have a rail? Nah, there's no way, right? Nah, you can't put a rail on a stair. What is a diagonal block? Can you do a step-by-step tutorial on a one-to-one Venator? No, the video would be about 4 months long. Can you show a Venator class? It's not on the same world as this, unfortunately. So not right now, sorry. Doesn't the UK have to have digital ID in like a month? I don't think so. I know that's a big debate in the country right now. That's not bad. What is that symmetrically there? Alright, let's copy, flip, paste this. This is cool. Hey, you guys might have to. If they do digital ID, I don't think they'll make it compulsory, which kind of defeats the purpose of it. If I got rid of that glass pane, I could do a chain. Guys, are we over-engineering this? Like, I mean, it's kind of cool though, right? This is a private world on the bakery Chen Chen. I'm helping them test it. If you're reading this, stop reading chat and get back to building. Slow and steady, guys. Slow and steady. We need to put this engine design everywhere. And I'm just trying to think, how do I copy it without breaking everything? But can it burn my toast? Is that a reference to something? Is this a CR90? Yes, this is a CR90. Why is there a blue wall? This this is very over-engineered. Trying to think if there's a way to make it less white here. Nah, it's fine. I do kind of like this wall at the back. It gets rid of the sightline through the engine. But I'd have to add it onto all of them after putting them all down. Can I get the schematic when you're done? It will be on my Patreon. Patreon is how I'm able to do this full time. So any support there would be greatly appreciated. Cool. Right, $0.3. I am sorry. You should wash some cars. I've just flown through that. Let's make a CR90 Corvette, they said. It would be easy, they said. That's a really good comment that does sum up what is happening. I mean, we've made really sick engines. It just took a billion years. And there's a chance I've done all this, and the proportions will just be completely off for everything. Okay, I've put them all in. Almost. Alright, engine's in. I don't like the squaring off effect that's making. Okay, what if they were spruce? Or just didn't exist? I'm gonna make the whole engine and then just completely redesign it. It's too squared off. I feel like that looks better than that. Especially from far away, at least. I mean, what do you guys think? Because I'm looking at them from far away, and they look kind of square because of the outline of the white. If we get rid of that, it feels a bit smoother. So that's why I want to destroy them. But what do you guys think? Welcome back, Dragon. What are we building? A CR90, yeah, CR90. Just in the engines. Long way to go there. Make the stairs face inwards. Like this. I don't like it. I'm sorry. Ah. Alright, fixed. Yeah, that looks way better. Cool. Really cool. Let's get rid of this. Oops. And yeah, I guess we just keep going back now. Is every single engine the same? Yes. At least this up until this black circle part on my reference. Try replacing the bars with a cobblestone wall. Thing is with the cobblestone wall is that they're way thicker than a slab. So I do like having the the grey. I mean, I could add more depth and like put glass in front. The glass? Okay. Quick test. I'm gonna select them all and replace the iron bars with glass. With light grey stained glass pane. Does this look nicer with light grey glass instead of the iron bars? Yes. I have one vote for yes. I mean, we've made good progress, Tritix. So I think we're definitely more forward than back in terms of steps. I have 2 votes for yes. Nate. Yeah, I think the grey glass looks better. So this is the design. Sorry, was Brain AFK? What did we vote for? I was saying we got iron bars or glass panes. And I'm kind of liking the glass panes in terms of color. What am I building? My TikTok chat is just like 10 what are you buildings in a row. I'm building the CR90 Corvette. Looks smoother? Yeah. Cool. Alright, let's build an engine block from the back. So if you built 50% of the engine, it took you an hour. It'd take another hour for the entire engine. Ah, I see. Yes to glass panes. Okay, thank you guys. I didn't oopsie. Let me try moving stuff with Axiom. Maybe that's not broken. Nope, that's broken. Okay. Cool. Right, and then my black circle is going to be, yeah, this block. And I think it's going to be this big. What's 9 plus 10? 21. Does block... Oh, you mean the website that I have been promoting? Work with your bigger builds. I haven't... I tested it with the Pelter class in the Scarif video, and that ship's like 250 to 70 blocks long. And it was pretty much instant with that. I haven't tested it with Venator though, so I'm not sure. Thanks, Dragon. What vehicle am I building? I'm building the CR90 Corvette. I'm gonna have to write it down. I'm gonna have to write it down on my OVS scene. What do I do next? How tall should this block be? About that tall. And how far forward should this block go? It's more than halfway. So, center is there. And yeah, it's probably something like this. Look at the bright side. The engine of the biggest part of the ship slims down by a lot. So the rest of the ship shouldn't take that long. I hope so. It's not like it gets less complicated though. Especially for a perfectionist like me. But it shouldn't be so bad. I'm just thinking again about how I want to do these engines. Like how far back I want the bit we've already made to go. I've had a new idea, guys. And it's to... Why is this not your world? I'm helping test the bakery private servers. Bring these out, and... Sorry, we're changing the engine design a little bit again. Do this. I might be over-engineering this. The reason I wanted to add another block on the end is because the engines are kind of sticking out by one block, or like half a meter on the back of my reference. I'm not sure, it just kind of confuses everything. Hi, Span. Why am I Tom on Jupiter? Good thing is, I can expand the engines backwards really easily. Just as a base shape. Using that circle. And they want to go for about Maybe 2 blocks less than that. And then the block is going to cut into the circle. Like this. And there are a few weird pipe details on the top. A couple spinny things on the back. And then the bit around here is kind of raised and circular, but not raised by a lot. Probably by a slab. Tom on Geonosis, I like that. Check Discord. Oh, okay. Why, what's happened? Oh, you've built an 8080. That's cool. It looks really good, Jin Jin. Yeah, really nice. Your proportions are pretty spot on. Cool. Hi, I really like your videos because I love Star Wars and you build so good Star Wars in Minecraft. Absolute respect. Thanks. We're currently building a CR90 Corvette, which I feel like I need to keep repeating every 5 seconds. I really want to do the rail tech for those spinny things. Stone cutter for the just for fun, really. And then we need to make, how do I even describe those? Pipes. Hi, Gusty. Dubsy Bricks is building the Tantive in Lego in minifigure scale. I don't really watch any Lego Star Wars YouTubers. There are a lot of them, and I know a lot of my viewers share a lot of watch time with those kind of channels. That's why I use hashtag Lego Star Wars a lot on my short form, because it's good. Hi, that potato guy. What's going on? Axiom keeps crashing my Giggity game. Unlucky, dude. At least your Axiom is functioning. Mine's not real. How do I make little tiny weeny pipes, guys? Little tiny pipes. Really small things. Because I don't know. I've got hiccups. I mean, I could go big with walls. It feels very overkill to go big with walls there. I will add the texturing details on the side there, because that looks fun. Hi, Monka. Do they like build style stuff with Lego? Yeah. Oh, thanks for the follow, Joris X1. I think I got that one. Trying to decide where this texture should go. I think it's that block. This is probably not even like screen accurate details. But it did seem important to break up the big andesite block that I'm making. Might be worth doing slabs all the way down here. And panes. Or iron bars down here. Whoa, what's going on? Oops. Cool. Yeah. Are you streaming next week? Yeah, should be. But the week after that, probably not. Right, this is gonna need to be some kind of indent, I think. And maybe we do polished andesite to kind of emphasize the details we're about to make. Not sure what details exactly. Ooh, an anvil would look really nice. And then this. Not too sure what I'm doing. Oops. This will be a big jump up. Oh my god, my middle click's not working. Tom is cooking. I'm trying my best. I think I've got like 5 more what are you buildings from TikTok. I'm building the CR90 Corvette. With its many engines on the back. How do you know characters from League of Legends, Ben? Like, should I be concerned? Ah, the walls are so annoying. Hmm. Are you going to make any big videos this week? I've got a video coming out in a couple days for Hypixel Build Battle, which I did with my my friends. I think that's pretty cool. Are these pipes on the underside as well? No, they're not. That's interesting. And useful. Come on, walls. You can do it. I like that. Can you do that on Bedrock? Um, yeah, everything is survival friendly. Oh, this is neat. Yeah, that's fine. All right, let me copy this to the other side. Oh, I might need to fix some. Now let's fill it in. Make sure it's symmetrical first. We can get rid of the wall as well. And I do need to make the shaping on the bottom. So there's a little tiny lip of a circle or a cylinder. And then I think we're coming 2 blocks down here for the next shape. Although we'll have to see if that connects to like the engine on the levelwater. Is it gonna have interior? Yeah, I'll do interior for this. I think it's only right. What is happening to your walls? In game or in real life? I'm gonna do this for a slab because I think it might break. What is my selection? Oh, nothing. Okay, this is my engine. I don't really like how that looks. But I don't really like how that looks. I like the box. Yeah, I prefer that box. I have no updates. So, and it's not the freeze thing in Axiom. It's just how this is set up. Tom, check Discord. What's happened on Discord? What could I add to make my own ships, and I'm trying to go for a transporter ship? What could I add to this? Um, like a hangar window? Tom, don't be racist. What have I done? What have I done? What did I do? Silly goose? That's something I say, silly goose. I like the buttons. Ooh, this wall doesn't connect. I think it's just... Oh yeah, I'm for sure getting trolled right now. It's okay. It's fine. Is there a black block that's like chiseled? This? Yeah. Yeah, cool. Stick a button on it. Cool. Your Greebling is very good, thanks. I'm trying my best. Yeah, cool. Is this all good and symmetrical? Yeah, the only thing I'm not sure about is this ring and how far the black stone goes back. We can fix that in the future. Oh. Okay, what I'll do is I'll copy what we have here. And then I'll mess around with the engine again. Okay, so how are our gaps looking? Oh. That's gonna be a 1 block gap. I mean, what can you do, right? Like, a 1 block gap kind of makes sense back there. Um, okay. Hello, you can call me Jelly. Lots of streamers ask, so I just wanted to get out of the way. Welcome in, Jelly. Tom, why are you just not noticing my messages? Where are your messages? I'm not reading Tom could never be racist, he is such a good boy. I'm not reading that, man. I'm not reading that out. That's It's a bit odd. But I appreciate it. You know, it doesn't need to be said. It's just assumed I'm cool like that. Yeah, I know, Dragon. Stranger Things would be called bit odd in it. If it was British, it would be. I don't like that joke though, Gusty. So if that gets moved forward, a lot of things break. But what I want to do is move these blocks back so I have more room for chains. I might have to get rid of that song. Don't worry, guys. I'll skip that one. Chain goes there. Nah, it's kind of it overcomplicates it. I think the engine's fine. I'm just checking it over for any, like, anything that's asymmetrical. I think we're good there. Years of streaming and no Rihanna. I sincerely, personally apologize, Ben. What was that? Missing home. I will remove the repetitive song from my stream playlist. You better Rihanna is based. Did I have Greek yogurt for breakfast? No, Chen. Not today. I've been ill. I don't wake up in time for breakfast. You know what I mean, guys? Is that relatable? Okay, what does the full engine block look like lined up everything else? I mean, still a ways to go. The next thing we need to check is how they intersect or interact on the layer below down here. Don't you remember the V19, or am I ignoring you? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to ignore anyone. I'm not baiting. You're the guy that suggested the ship, right? It's okay, guys. I will try and make everyone feel seen. I did grab this point, right? Right. If I copy this and paste it here. Yeah, what's the intersect looking like? Oh my god, they touch. Damn, okay, they should be like a half slab apart. So, what do we do? I guess we do, if we take the slab off of the top, then they're a half slab apart like this? Yeah. Okay. What the wait, what do you mean, Gusty? That's funny. Tom, the Greek yogurt granola isn't actually that bad. Any other breakfast suggestions? I'm trying to think of something funny. Greg's. You guys, you won't know what Greg's is if you're not in the UK. What about a sausage roll, guys, for breakfast? Like, what are we saying? Oh. Feel like I'm going insane when I text it and it looks ass. Ben, have you considered, like, getting a little bit better? You know? Just, like, get a little bit better. Have you ever used a reference, Ben? Or are you against that kind of thing? No, Sven and I are best friends, so we're allowed to do this kind of. It's banter, not bullying, guys. So it's okay. Oh, what is going on here? I would not like these things, please. Can they please not happen? Tom, is the Gazanti in your super pack? It should be. I know like where it is in the world, so I might be able to spot it in the screenshot. Where is it? Collections, mega packs. Gazanti. Yeah. You see it? It's Oh wow, you just can't zoom in. It's next to the TIE fighters. It's in there, yeah. Can you show it? I want to see it and I'll consider buying. That is like a pretty good offer. It's gonna break if I leave. We'll find out. Oh. Hub and then Bakers. And then home. Where is the Gazanti? I think it's this way. Hi Rendislav. Is this the new design or the old design? I think this is the new design. Yeah, this is the old design. And this is the new design. Interior. Slash no clip. So it's got a cockpit like this. And then like a seating and furnace area. You got crew places, and then the entrance is with the pressure plate through the scaffolding. Storage, and then like engine access, and I think I left it pretty open for whatever you want to do with it. But there's way more space down here for like random storage of farms or whatever. Yeah, these are the engines. And then there's a version with the TIE fighters as well. So have you ever tried what is that? This is what is that word? And gravy, or been to the USA? I've been to the USA twice when I was younger. I went to Florida and New York, like Disney World and New York City. But I don't like gravy. Yeah, guys, don't like gravy. I hope that's okay. Just not a fan of that. Well, hang on a second. The pipes are on the bottom of the bottom engines. And then there are pipes on the top and bottom of the ones in the middle. Oh, that's very silly. Right, I've got an idea. Yo, Sluter! What's going on, man? I'm building a spaceship. Check Discord. Okay. What's happened on Discord? I made a red BTL Y-Wing. Oh, that's cool. I'm obviously a big fan of red, so I do like anything that's red. What's going on in the TikTok chat? Absolute peak. Thanks. Thanks for the follow, Kekalai120. So the thing is, I can't do this cool design on the bottom with the rails, obviously. So, I mean, people are more likely to look at this from the top. So, I'll have to just put the pipes on the bottom, I guess. You missed the sandcastle in Kashyyyk. Like, personally? Oh, almost done with Ascent. That's cool, Sluter. What are your plans, like... What, yeah, like, what are you gonna make a video for the whole map when you're done? What's gonna be the easiest way to copy these pipes down? Like, flip them. I guess we just destroy them. Gonna make a YouTube video about it when it's done. Time-lapse lore cinematics and some fun plans for the end. Are we gonna like have some PvP on Ascent? I'd fight on Ascent. I'm really good with a bow, you know. It's the only weapon I can use. What's this guy saying in chat? Wait, did I flip? Nothing happened. Am I dumb? It's okay, guys. I got it this time. So from the middle, copy, flip, go down here, paste. Ah, you flipped twice. Oh, okay. I think I also just like missed the selection. Which Star Wars movie is your favorite? Rogue One. This is cool. Is the whole back, well, the whole next part symmetrical? It does look like it. Just gotta figure out how far back it goes. I mean, from the black to the middle of the engine is about 14 centimeters. And we go back more than a half of that. What's 8 over 14? 57%. And then how long is... where's the center of the black? It's 2 more blocks on this. So from here to here is 34. So 57% of 34 is 19 and a half. So it's going to be about 19, 20 blocks for this next part. Including this. So we'll say here. We'll say here. Continue rewatching Witcher. That sounds cool, Gusty. Have fun, man. Thanks for tuning in. I'm bored. I don't know what to do or build in my world. Have you done all of my tutorials, Chen Chen? Like, you could do Onyx Cinder or something, like one of the new ones I just put out. Yo, Sal. If you could, would you have used the original 1977 filming miniature as a reference? I should probably have a look at that, you know, because it's going to have the most accurate details on it. I'm sure, like, there's an image of that somewhere, right? So I guess the answer would be yeah, that sounds useful. And we do like accuracy, don't we? What's going on, Sal? Are you working on anything? Make Phantom 1 from Rebels. Phantom 1. What for the Ghost? Just hit your buddies up at the Star Wars art team for the models. That's so true. The Tantive IV does feature in Rogue One. I've definitely read on a website somewhere that they created their own new model, which makes sense. For the Ghost. I'll have a look, Monko, have a look. I'll write it down. What am I doing? I think I'm copy and pasting this engine. Hopefully without breaking anything. Okay. What are we saying with the engine here? Or the engines here? Looks pretty clean so far. Tough. Let's go, let's go. This is good progress. It's working. It does have a lot of power. Why is only this engine back here red? Is that a thing, guys? Does anyone know? Just one engine that has a red detail. Tom, check Discord. What have you got waiting for me? What else should I add here? Bro, I really don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. What am I looking at? Mr. GTR, what am I looking at on your Discord? Your ship. See you, August. Have a good one. On mine, I did opposite corners. You mean for the red? It would nice it would be nice if the four corners were red. But I'm still not decided on how far I want these black parts to go back. Probably do that in my own time, so I'll leave it for now. Right, there's a giant is it square, this slab at the back? It seems relatively square. And my math said it's on this line. Name your 3 favorite details. Okay, Spen. Number 1 is the spinny rail. Favorite details. I'm a quite big fan of repeater, but you debug it to have the lock on it. That's very niche though. Third detail. I kind of want to say like the hopper when it's attached to something is really cool. Like hopper when it's attached to you know, like a chain or a lever. It's always cool. So those are my top 3 details, Ben. It's a perfect square, yeah. Oh, okay. That's really good to know. So it should come back. Ah. These boxes should not be as wide. They should be cut off like this. Okay. Is there no polished andesite block around? Yeah, it's a little bit complicated. I guess they look like this. And then this. Oh. Ah. Fixed. Okay. So that looks like that. And this is a slope. I'm a bit stuck on how I want to do it. If I want this to be polished andesite or normal andesite, it's a bit silly. I'll just do that. Yeah, so this is a slope that comes down to a block kind of in line with this. So it's going to be in line with that and that, or one behind this. And the bottom blackstone block. So yeah, here, and it needs to slope up to that straight. I'll see you guys. Thanks for checking in. Chen, yeah, I can't personally check the Discord of everyone. Is it okay if I look at these things after stream? Otherwise it's a bit unfair on everyone else. Do you know who judges the bakery comp? Typically, Dean, it's in the past, and this is public knowledge. It's been Snarple, Shovel's been a judge, Ara's been a judge. They've had various guest judges, but those are the people that have been on it, I think. Maybe that's not public knowledge and I should like stop talking now. Right, how do I slope this down nice and smooth? Promise to check it after the stream. Yeah, man, I promise. Well, I don't think I'm gonna texture this much, Dan. Oh, you mean your comp build? What are you building for the comp? This sounds cool. Hi, Dawisek. What's going on, man? For people that are new in here, we're building a CR90 Corvette. Or the Tantive IV is a model of that. I'm building the Singer building in New York on the day its demolition started. That's cool. It's rare we get a structure in competition, so I hope it does well. The engine with the red circle is different from the rest. It can be for additional steering, control, or power regulation. Could also be a maintenance marker or an emergency backup engine. Is that canon? I know something really interesting they did in Rogue One when Tantive IV escapes from the big Mon Calamari ship it's docked to. They light up its corner engines before the other ones. It's like a cool detail. But they added that for Rogue One, like it wasn't a thing before. Google says it got damaged by something before the Basilisk Scarif. On the Profundity, it got repaired provisionally for the next mission. So it's just a repair. Saying the words echoes decreases every piece of ego I ever had. Poor Span. Honestly, same. It's been really cool to keep teleporting to Zekia's plot. And you can just like slowly see the insane progress over there. Dang just looked at your PC specs. He was a little bit overkill for Minecraft. The reason I have such a beefy computer is because I got a sponsor really early on in my YouTubing career, and I put all the money into a new PC that I knew would last me a while. So that's how I did that. Definitely a good investment. Yeah. The Epic Games Fortnite sponsor. They've got a lot of money. Epic Games. I don't know if a structure's ever won first in the comp. Yeah, there definitely have been some podiums. I think in the aquatic competition that I was a judge for, there was a structure that got second or third, I think. Oh yeah, and of course there's been like Benji's second place, I think, and stuff like that. And that's really inspired a lot of perspective structures. But it would be really cool to see a non-perspective structure. So I hope you do well, man. I hope you do well. I don't have the Axiom stack. It just doesn't work. It would I want to do this. It would really speed up what I want to do. And I want this to be as hollow as possible. I reckon that's 13 blocks. It was 18 blocks. No, it was 16. It's 355 meters tall. So you're making a one-to-one skyscraper that barely fits in Minecraft sky box. I like that. I'm just looking at the details on the base here. It's got like a little cylinder thing that sticks out. That's going to intersect with the lip here. Unless I do stairs like this. Nah, it's still gonna hit, isn't it? Especially since this slope is less. It's a bit complicated of a shape. Yeah, I get that, dude. I think that a lot of the perspective structures we've seen are like kind of hybrid organic anyway. So I understand what you're going for. It should be good. And unique, you know? Surprisingly unique. Yeah, same, Miski. Right, we've got 3 strange triangle things on the back. Not sure where they go. Oh, I already had a polished andesite stair. I guess they go like that. Have you seen the guy on YouTube making Rainbow Six Siege in Minecraft? No. That sounds cool. Is he just making all the maps? Or is it like a whole game mode? How on earth am I gonna make an elevated circular ring on a slope? Oh, he's making the maps and coding with the cat mechanic. That's cool. That's cool. You're gonna do the same, Slitty. You're gonna code your video game to work. Sounds very difficult. Man, this sucks. Someone has already coded valve mechanics in Minecraft. I'm sure I've seen like reels or something of that, Sluta. But yeah, I don't know how you'd go about acquiring that unless it's publicly available. Be cool there. I also don't know how to code. Alright, for now I'm leaving. Ah, that is too big of a circle there. For now, it will look like this. It looks a bit silly. Are you making a Tantive IV? Yes, CR90. The going is slow. We're getting there. Block updates so annoying. Just kind of doing random greebles here. It's gonna need, I think, some kind of indent with stairs. Just to get the line patterns that I can see on my reference. Yeah, that's good enough. No worries, Dean. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good one if I don't see you again. Ever again. Try putting stairs all around the black box blocks as the shell. Yeah, I mean, I was thinking that. Problem is it's on a slope, right? So you lose that lip effect on the half slab. So I'll think about it some more. When should I go to sleep? Spend probably like 2 a.m. You know, and then 3 a.m. sounds more reasonable. I don't know. What do you think? That seem good, Spen? Is that the answer you were looking for? Yo, thanks for the sub. The Prime sub. Thanks, man. Misty Mofa. And hello, Cody, my boy. I appreciate it. Where is the banner? Am I blind? Yeah, I'm blind. Spen, we must sacrifice tomorrow's happiness for today's progress. Thanks, Nate. You should invest in glasses. I got glasses right here. They're for oh, I got headphones on, so it's not gonna. What are we saying? Oh, it really hurts my eyes because they're for looking at far away things, not a computer screen. Nerd alert! What the heck, Nate? Tom, when will you be building the low-calf Dyson sphere? You want to build a Legend Dyson sphere? I didn't even know that existed. Sounds cool though, to be fair. Right, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Um, I gotta build this giant square. Wait, why do you see general chat? I'm in a private world, Sven. The mystical thing that doesn't exist yet. So this is the top of the square, and it does make sense it being a block higher than these stairs. You know, these little notch things might look a bit nicer as levers. Yeah, I like that. Have you finished the Scarif build? Noticed in the video you didn't make the full landing pads. I did as much as I could in the 10 days, and it will definitely be a project that I revisit in the future. So I'd say it's not quite done, but I did everything I wanted to do for the video. There are obviously a lot of things I could still add to make it even better. That's 8 blocks, and that's 9 blocks. Hmm. Well, the is this square? Does it matter if it's not square? Man. It does look pretty square. It would be 1 block wider than it was tall, right? Man. Oh, Eokif. Yeah, see, definitely not heard of that place. So, I wouldn't put it on my list of things that I'm planning for. It sounds very cool though. I do like Dyson Sphere. Chat GPT hurts my feelings. Well, luckily it's just a little robot guy, you know, and you can ignore it. Are you making a Tantive IV? Yes. I think I've already read that. What red block is that? I mean, mangrove makes the most sense in terms of shaping. But it does have red terracotta vibes. Hiccups. When you ending stream? When I get tired. We'll probably go for a while. That part of the engine area looks different on the filming miniature. Okay. I mean, it's not gonna be perfect. It's gonna be really good though when I make it. Where would I find images of the filming miniature? Is this a Clone Wars image? Because I see on this one, open image in new tab. Yeah, this does look okay. Oh, they have really big pipes on the actual thing. That makes me feel a lot better about mine. And then how is that different to... So a lot of models have this like double barrel thing. They have it more in line. No, it's quite similar. Does that have the vent? No, no vent there. And then... So a big difference I'm seeing on this image, at least, is that their slope continues into the square, whereas on mine it's a lot more open. And is there another 3D model? What are they doing on this one? CR5s, man, have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. On this one, they're doing the same. They don't have the vent down here. I like all of the red lines on this one. But Tritix, I think I'm good. Is there a Discord? Yeah. Exclamation mark Discord for a link. Well, I think we're doing okay. What do I do next there? Oh, the link's only going to work on Twitch chat there. If you go on my YouTube channel, yeah, there's a link on my YouTube channel, like the main page. And I'll have a look at what your thing looks like. I hate when I build something then realize that the model I've been using is completely wrong. I mean, I don't worry about it too much. All models are gonna have like little differences. As long as I make something that has interesting details and that like is cool enough, I mean, everyone's quite happy with that. Like these engines might be or might look very different to a lot of things, but they look good in Minecraft. Don't like how these stairs break up the nice circle I made. I'll have to think about that later. Have I got new Discord messages? Right, I'm gonna do the whatever this slope is next. Which appears pretty simple. It's probably gonna be 3s instead of 2s. And we'll see if it hits that. Yeah. Yeah, seems pretty perfect. We'll do a line like this. Cool. Gotta remember to fix up the ring, the width of this. I've seen your Discord message, Tritix. I appreciate anyone that can look into it for me there. You know, the more accurate we can make it, the better it is. So we'll see. I want this big slab to be a different material. Stone or stone brick? Try stone. We'll try stone brick. Chen, see ya, man. I'll check it out, don't worry. Oh, this is complicated. The big block actually extends quite a few meters back. So maybe it should be polished andesite. I'll leave it andesite for now, so we can just do the shape. We'll worry about texture later. Why did you start building in Minecraft? Simply because I've been playing this game for longer than a decade. You know, I was playing this game version 1, so when I was like 7. So or 8 or something. So, just been playing this game for so long that an alternative doesn't make any sense. Okay, I've got to decide where I want the slope that's like at a right angle to these ones to come in. Which is definitely easier said than done. It's either this block or this one. Oh. Yeah, it's probably this one. And I'm going to try sloping at like a half slab each time. Seems okay. Tom, if you give me Venator file for free, I'll give you a kiss in Minecraft. I'm a man. That is a wild comment. That's highly interesting. I'm going to continue my design language that I had back there with these stairs. What is this? This is a CR90 Corvette. Wow, Sven, you're so kind and courteous to everyone. Ah, I should make my infinite reach way less. Because I'm gonna start griefing my own build. Nate instantly goes back. That's crazy. I think this is just gonna be walls. Iron bars. Yeah, cool. What, guys? What is happening? Iron bars be yeah. I have a lot of reports to give, but I'm sure my feedback will be useful. for the people making this. So that's okay. You know, I can just do / fix connections and we're all happy. Yeah. So I'm just looking at these like 2-barrel things, trying to think about how I want to do that. I like the idea of anvils on the end, but I'm not sure. There's a lot of things I could do. Is my gravity off? Yeah. Okay. It wasn't. I guess that's just not how it works. A chain that runs through the middle of these would be cool. Problem is, these don't really look like barrels. It might be better to have a wall on the end instead of the anvil. If I have a chain going through the middle of them, how is it going to interact with this? It's not. But it doesn't look that bad. Let me do a bit of an overview for everyone. We're about 10% done. It's very complicated back here, but we're making it work. Sent a few images in your Discord. I hope they help. Let me see. Okay. Okay. You know what? Like, it's very, very similar to this model, which is good. Okay, what's different is they have a really big lip down here. Yeah, the vents on this are the same. They have a lot more detail on the antenna, which will be useful to look at. Okay. Yeah, the greebling is way cooler. On the miniature. Whoa. Yeah, way cooler. But then again, like I don't have many options in Minecraft anyway. But definitely worth going back over the build looking at this. Interesting, they have some like dark gray texturing, like some dark gray panels. kind of like in this area and such. So yeah, that'll be really helpful, Tetrix. Thank you. What I'll do is I'll put in that lip on the miniature here. Oh. That's interesting. It's not as wide. This would make it a square, right? 8 and 8. Yeah, this makes way more sense. Okay. So yeah. There's a slope along this line. Okay. Yeah, this is really useful, Tetrix, thank you. It's definitely helped the build. So like in terms of whatever models we're gonna use, this is the right way to do it. So this is the lip that they have on the miniature, and then this is also the or part of the slope they have. It's gonna go in 4s. We'll do one more. Nice. It looks like their front square kind of slopes forward. Let me get another perspective. Not really. Kind of. Might as well use this as an opportunity to texture in that. I'm gonna say it's polished, tough, kind of gray, dark gray panels. There would be a triangle there. This greeble would be dark gray. There's a dark gray line that kind of runs like this. And that's weird. That's probably good for now. You like the song spin? Tom, do you have a Tinder account? I don't think that's an appropriate question. But I will say that my generation doesn't really believe in dating apps anymore. Yeah. Slow time. No, mate, no. God. Oh. There we go. This doesn't even look good as Polished andesite. True, true, Span, true, true. See how the grind. You might have to wait a bit for that video, but I'll be around streaming the same time next week. Yeah, what do I do next? I gotta do these middle connections, which seem all the same shape. But it's a bit hard to see the one in the very middle. Yeah, they're all the same shape. Do these walls line up? No, there's gonna be a difference. Is there a slope that's similar to that one? It's a really shallow slope. I'm gonna say it's another 3 slope like we did up here. Tom, you may not realize, but your Discord created a safe place for lots of people. I mean, that's definitely the goal. So I hope it has, you know? Out of my liberal inclusive space, you know? I think I do one more block. It would be nice if these slopes ended up symmetrical. So I gotta get that to that. Hmm. Hmm. I guess it doesn't matter if that's a slab. Hi, I guess. Hi, William Afton 2. Welcome in. I'm making a CR90. CR90. True, Dragon. If you hated Star Wars, it would be a less pleasant place, I guess. I made it symmetrical. Oh, this wall is going to continue back. No idea how far this wall goes back. So I need to work that out. But I assume it lines up with this wall. Yeah, and then this wall. God, it's a bit of a maze. This is going to extend backwards. And this is going to extend across. Welcome back, August. You're my favorite streamer. Thanks. Am I the only streamer you watch? You and Mogswamp. Mogswamp can take the cake over me, that's okay. He's a pretty cool guy. Gotta put blocks over these slabs because I don't want to have any lighting errors. And that tends to happen with slabs. This wall seems a bit strange. I guess this is gonna continue to the center. So there, at least. Oops. Okay. Right, what kind of details can we put on top of this? I guess we should wait for it to be flipped to the other side. Thanks, Finn. Right, let me have a look at what's in the Discord for this vent. Let's do polished, and we want the chain to lead into it. That'd be cool. How is the chain going to connect there? I guess it doesn't have to. We do walls, and then it's quite a dark vent. So we could probably do something like this, where we have slabs on the top and the bottom. The wall can extend across. And we do iron bars, I guess. Make sure everything connects. It could be a bit more open. Okay. What looks industrial? Like a furnace? And then we do black glass and nah. What if they were glass pans? Then the I don't know. Just more iron bars. It looks more venti like that. Yeah, I don't know. What do we think to that, guys? What are you making? CR90. Not gonna say anything else. That's okay. Rate my flats on Discord general. I have to do it after stream, Span, otherwise it'll be unfair to everyone else. Should the vent be 1 block back? Kinda. Oh, what's my move key? 4? Don't have force place on it. Boom, boom, boom. And that would just mean putting more walls here. Oh, and another chain. There you go. Cool detail, seems cool. Oh gosh, what next? I really want to get this so I can copy it to the other side. So let's try and get to that stage. I mean, are all the walls filled in, at least on this top half? We would need to do this central part, which is symmetrical, or at least the same shape as this part. But where do I copy from? Then we fix these mistakes. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, we don't want that. I think that's good. Very complicated shape. Yeah, it's just a flat wall on the back on my reference, so... Yeah, let's flip it to the other side. That is not the middle. What the? Oh, it's because my selection. Alright, there we go. So we're almost done with the back. Let's see what we can fill in on the top now. See ya, William. Have a good night. These black circle details are going to be much easier on the 3 wide slope. Allegedly. So I've got these 2 bar details. But yeah, I need to do the center thing. And then I can have a think about flipping it to the bottom, but that's so spooky. I like the idea of tough stairs along that. This will just be a wall, 2 iron bars, and I don't know, a couple of stairs just so they connect in the way I want. And then we can put iron trap doors around this and power them all from below. Oh, I can't see. And there's no night vision on this server. Okay. Oh, do you have to power them below? Is it a redstone thing? We're doing pale oak. Thank you, Colonel, for the W build. That's my little event thing in there. And then they have 2 more polished blackstone circle things. Should I join your Discord for like-minded individuals? Yeah, I mean, you'll find like-minded individuals if that's what you're looking for. I'll leave these as placeholders because I'm still not sure what to do for that. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this should be a giant square. It doesn't look very square. It's 17 wide and 17 tall. It is a square. Right. How much of this is symmetrical going down? Like, basically everything. Yeah, it's going to be all symmetrical apart from the slopes, which is going to be really tricky actually, because my like slab gaps only work because of the asymmetry. So I'm gonna have to change that. I'm gonna have to make these center connections perfectly symmetrical. so that I can flip the whole thing up, or flip the whole thing down. Night, Bacon. In which case, I might as well just change the design back, so that there's not a 1 block gap down here, or a half. So these are slabs. This will be a block. Okay. Thanks, Bacon. You always build so cool buildings. How long does one take you? Well, we've been going on this CR90 for about 3 hours now. And we're about 25% done. So a while, you know, but they're really good. So it's okay. We're gonna have to drink a night vision potion. Can we do that effect? No. I hate the particles there. I'm just thinking about what is gonna be bad if I flip this in terms of like walls and slopes and stuff. Because I'm gonna have to flip the whole build from this line here. Should be fine. Okay, so first thing I need to do is fix this central shape. Then I'll flip the top left right to make sure it's symmetrical there. And then I'll flip it down. Okay, so I need some milk. There we go. So flip this across. This should make this shape symmetrical, which it has. Okay. So now, bit tricky. I want this point here to this point. But tall, so here. And I want to flip that down this way. Okay. I think that has worked. I'm glad I could keep your ears company, Spen. Good night. And that's the... I need to say it with more confidence for the YouTube shot. And those are the engines copied, flipped down. looks pretty good, but it's only the back third. So still more to do. Looks really cool though. Thanks for the follow, Bobby. I need to go to sleep. When do you stream next time? Same time next week. YouTube voice activated. It's so true. One problem I'm seeing though is these walls are blocked. I'm not sure how much of this I can be bothered to fix. Might just be those ones. Ah, that's broken too. Cool. This texturing is asymmetrical anyway, so I should probably have a look at that next. What was the thing I fixed on the other side? Here. Hey, Mimok. Thanks, August. TTS isn't working? Oh. Oh. Yeah, let me go on Discord and check the texturing. So... okay, what they have is this entire line is tough or dark gray all the way back, and this line is tough as well. Oh, all the way back? That's crazy. Might as well. Oh, what was that noise? Thank you for the follow. Kale Rider 9. Meanwhile, okay, I'll have no refunding. You'll break my economy. Okay, maybe you can refund a little bit. Alright, cool. Just using the movie miniature right now as a different reference for these details, because they got some interesting stuff. Really tempted to put wither skulls on there, but that would be annoying for everyone, wouldn't it? It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wither skulls. Nah, it'll be funny. I'll do it. Unlucky survival players. They also have like way more details here. I could only really think of doing this. And another... Oh, what if these were lodestones? Yeah, those were lodestones, and then that. Okay, I gotta make sure this is all symmetrical. I think I got it. It did make lodestones cheaper to craft, so I don't think that's too big of a deal. And there's definitely a line along here. Well, I don't like how that looks there. No, Dragon, they're not. That's not. That's fake news, man. Yeah, I mean, this looks cool. Might be worth texturing this and this, or at least detailing it. On my reference, they have like a little cylinder thing and then just boxes. But the thing is, any detail that goes up is gonna hit this. Okay, unless I'm very careful with my stair placement here. Oh my god. Come on, stairs, you can do it. Nice, nice, nice. That's cool, that's cool. What else can we do? Just box looking things. I can't go too crazy because I need to flip it upside down. Well, that's a bit boring there. That's kind of cool. Then I just got to find the middle. Copy those up to that face. Nice. I'd say the only face that doesn't look very detailed is like here, like up here. Is there anything they're doing on the reference? I mean, they kind of have a lighter square panel there. Be tricky to implement though. Best thing I could think, just stone as a. You can barely tell it's there. What about stone brick? It's interesting. Yeah, I'll keep that, and I'll add a little button down here as well. Button there and a button there. Right, and now I just gotta flip all this to the other side. And we're all good. Nice, so we just added these extra details on the faces and made the dark grey texturing asymmetrical, top and bottom. We changed these to lodestones. Added wither skulls. But it all seems good. Right, I'm gonna call it there. I've been going for a while. Dragon, I haven't played survival in like a decade, so you're all good. Who can we raid? Oh my gosh, it's a me. Oh, I can raid Nika. That'd be cool. I will send you guys over to Nika. Nikozy. This is cool. I appreciate you guys all being here. And I'll stream again, same time next week, unless I get hit by a truck. So have fun. See you, Dragon. See you, August.